dishwasher doesn't get dishes completely dry, try Finish Jet Dry. It dries 100% better than detergent alone, even plastics. Get dishes drier than you ever thought possible. Try Finish Jet Dry.
I have a date. So basically, I'm gonna be using Prime Wardrobe, which is honestly the coolest thing ever. Amazon Prime Wardrobe has a huge selection of products, including well-known brands. Yes. You only get charged after you decide what you want to keep. And the best part, Prime Wardrobe offers free shipping. Shop Prime Wardrobe now.
In there. Make sure audio is good. Hello? Hello?
Test, test. Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, we gotta speak a little loud.
Alright, so loudly and into the mic.
Loudly. Speaking to the mic. Good to go. We are good to go. What is going on, everybody? This is King Cairo, live at Seven Cities Gaming League with Mr. Taxi himself, the official Tekken coach, the Tekken man, the Tekken god. What is going on, Mr. Taxi? How you doing?
Good, good. I am great. I am having a great time, playing Tekken, practicing, learning all that is the game. How are you? What's up?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I got the chance to finally sit down and interview you, and chat and get my ass kicked in Tekken. So how long have you been playing Tekken exactly?
So I guess casually, I started in Tekken 3 when I was a little kid, so I was real young, maybe like 7, right? And then, competitively, I got into the game around Tekken 6, 2009, so if you put that into perspective, around 10 years of pretty serious play.
Damn, that's a long time. That is a long time playing Tekken. Did you ever think like you would be at this level playing Tekken?
1 second. The controller's messed up, but I knew that I was better than other people just naturally. Is that weird?
Okay.
I'm just a much better gamer.
You knew your worth. You knew your worth.
Yeah, okay. I know, like, cause I have a background in other games, so I knew that like when it comes to like luck and adapting and strategy, I have an upper hand against most people.
Okay.
Hopefully the controller situation works. It looks like it glitched out for a second.
I don't know. I'm nervous. What exactly like draws you to Tekken? Like what made you decide to like gravitate towards this game?
So I guess it was So when I first started playing, I was with my older brother and a lot of his friends, and I was just naturally, pretty gifted at it. And I guess just, seeing success, over and over again, it was like, all right, well, it's like the universe is telling me that I should be doing this. So both you're both characters right now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that the craziest thing?
Someone beat my own ass.
Do you want to start over? You want to try starting over?
Let's see if we can back out.
Yeah.
Return to main menu. Okay.
But yeah, so as I got more into the game, there were more things that I discovered that I liked about it. Do it also. Oh, actually, first unplug everything. Alright. Hope you unplug yours too and plug it back in.
Alright.
And then try to press this button, go to offline, and then first battle.
Okay. So you said you had a background in other games. What other games do you have the background in?
So my very first competitive game ever was a card game known as Yu-Gi-Oh! And so
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
And so the time span in which I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very different from how they play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. But it's that I think around 5-6 years of experience playing going to tournaments, playing competitively, really killed a lot of the nerves I had as far as gaming goes. And you really appreciate a game system from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? Because everything is like a deck is its whole system. So when you play a new character, that's like a whole deck. So you can kind of like translate skills.
Okay. I got my brother Cerberus in the chat. What's going on, Cerberus? I'm sitting here with Mr. Taxi. What the hell is even that? What is going on, bro?
What is Yu-Gi-Oh? Right? It's a card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game. It was like Pokemon, but another version with like monsters.
Yes, exactly. It's a Japanese card game, manga, anime thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I have Jump Force, believe it or not, on my PlayStation at home. And one of my favorite characters to play with is Yu-Gi-Oh! Because he comes out, the dragon comes out and all that shit, and it's just like OP.
And even like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like my style from being a card game player actually transfers over to Tekken. Like in Tekken, I'm very no, a series of unfortunate events. Alright, we're good. But
oh my god, I'm not even getting the hit in.
It's okay, we can multitask. We can talk and play at the same time. I'm not too distracted, are you?
Okay, well, I asked it. Okay, I feel good. I kicked you once.
So,
oh my god.
As a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, I definitely excelled in an area of the game. Like during the time period, it was very slow paced, very control heavy, or very aggro. But all of it revolved around control. So a lot of my gameplay in Tekken is like, alright, what is the best thing to do right now? How do I control the situation right now? And so, every game...
your brain is firing faster than the average person. Like, you're ahead.
Right.
You're thinking, like, 10 steps ahead. Like, I'm just thinking about trying to just punch you.
Maybe not 10. Maybe like 3 or 4, but all the time, non-stop. Like, I try to be at least 2-3 steps ahead of someone, and then it's gonna be all the way through. That way, there's never a point where I'm not, in control.
You made me want to get taken out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. Things are lagging, things are glitching, but I think I still got it. Oh, we're the same person again. I don't know how this keeps happening. Alright, so now you're me. Isn't that crazy?
I just got my ass kicked. I kicked my own ass!
My pleasure.
I don't know how we're gonna be able to play and do this at the same time.
Hold on.
Do you think it might be a factor of the USB, like where it's located? Like it's the same?
Nah, it might be just like the connections. Try to see if you could. Hold on.
I'm gonna undo it first. I'll put it in.
Do you play like first-person shooter games and stuff like that?
I do not at all. I'm actually incredibly bad at aiming and driving games. Those things are just not my forte.
Oh, so I can get you Call of Duty.
If you can catch me playing it, I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah.
But I'm really good at like turn-based strategy games. Those are like one of the things I excel at.
Okay.
And so like chess, right? Like
Okay.
So Yu-Gi-Oh, League of Legends, not necessarily League of Legends, but there's a game called Teamfight Tactics. It's like a mini game of League of Legends. It's like an auto chess game, so I've gotten into that recently. But basically anything where it's like, alright, they have this happening, I got to adapt to the situation. Right?
Okay.
That's the type of game I'm good at, as opposed to like a shooting game where it's like, okay, I gotta run around, gotta figure out what they're doing, gotta aim, right? I'm not good at executing things. I
You
play
panic?
very
You like panic under pressure?
yeah. I'm very good at like just analyzing situations and going slow. Hopefully the controller situation doesn't happen. It looks like it.
Oh no.
Right away it
Round
was
one.
like slow. Let's see.
Okay, there you go.
Fight.
Oh no, it's you. It's all you.
Oh goodness. So,
So PC Tekken is broken is what we learned today. Don't play Tekken on PC. Stick to console because otherwise your opponent will control both characters and you can't win.
yeah. So you went to Evo and competed in Evo.
Iron
Yeah.
Fist.
My first Evo was this year thanks to Seven Cities Gaming League for sponsoring me to go to an event all the way across the country. Without them I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Okay. How was it? Like, what exactly, like, where did you place?
So out of around 2,000 competitors, I placed 97th. My teacher Seiko placed like 47th. But I guess 97 out of 2,000 isn't too bad. I was hoping for a top 32 16 range, but I got taken out really early, unfortunately, against some pretty good competition.
Okay. Did you get to play with some of the like big names in Tekken? Like get to meet some of them?
Yeah, definitely. I actually took pictures with Harada, the director of Tekken itself. I met him. I saw Eris again. I know a lot of the big name players from America because I've been playing for 10 years, competing, going offline. So I know a lot of them. I even saw, what is it? His name is Bronson Tran. He's like an OG Tekken Tag 1 legend, right? And I wanted to say hi. I was like, hey Bronson, I'm Mr. Tag, and they said, I know who you are. It was like,
So how did that make you feel? Like,
oh man, it keeps happening to me. All of, like these pro players and stuff that like I don't see. They're like, oh, I know who you are. Like double Japanese law player, like top tier player. After one of my matches, he came up to me. He was like, "Ah, very good Anna, very good Anna." And then he shook hands with me, and now it's like this pro Japanese player recognized me as being like a really good Anna. Also, because I beat him in a 1-3, that's probably why he recognizes me.
I was just being honest. Just being honest.
Yes. You have to recognize.
Okay. So like, so that's your main character is Anna.
Yep. I'm actually known as having the best Anna in America. But I extend that farther. I think it's the Western Hemisphere, because I've played players from, like El Negro Pichu from Venezuela, and he told me that there is no Anna player that is as good as me. I know for a fact in Canada no one's as good as me with Anna, so I will hold the title.
Iron Fist Tournament second.
So yeah, I definitely believe I hold
And
the
the
title for
winner
best Anna.
is Jin Kazama.
Okay. What exactly like makes a good player in Tekken in your opinion?
In Tekken? There's many factors, right? To be a good Tekken player in Tekken, first you have to love the game, because the game is not a very easily accessible game to play. You have to go out of your way to go online to find things. The game does not teach itself. You have to find people to teach you, whether that be, a person that you see like a coach, whether it's like YouTube videos, guides, or self-teaching yourself by watching, but it's not an easy thing to do, because doing it again. Alright, I'm kind of giving up.
Okay, hold on. Back out. Let's see if we can at least just play arcade and we just swap out. Going
Okay,
back and forth.
sure. Or maybe even online. Wanna do some online?
do online.
I could do some online while I
You
play.
can crush the competition online.
Hopefully.
No.
Okay, let's do this.
So, with you working here at Seven Cities, coaching the kids, like, do you see a lot of potential in them?
I've seen some players with great potential, but there's always, a lot of factors that you gotta work on, because just by like giving someone the idea that they have potential, then they start getting nervous. So I noticed that a lot, is that the kids, they're not used to the tournament experience, so they have to, figure out how to manage, thinking that they could be good, and then also at the same time being humble and realizing that they're not the best.
Okay. So, like, when you competed for the first time, like, how did that like make you feel? Like, how did you get over those jitters, bro?
Oh, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I didn't have them.
Okay.
I skipped that part, right? Because I play a Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And what is Yu-Gi-Oh? I draw a random card, and I hope part of the cards that this will let me win, right? So similarly in Tekken, I don't really have nerves, because I'm kind of just like, on the fly, hoping
Like,
for the
whatever
best.
happens,
Right,
okay.
exactly. And so that level of adaptability and being able to adapt like that under pressure is like crucial, right? So because of that Yu-Gi-Oh background, not a lot of people will have the ability to be like RNG based like me. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So do a lot of people recognize you, like
All the time. All the time.
when you play online?
Yes. People recognize me online. People have even recognized me when I'm not playing on my account. They're like, you play like Mr. Taxi.
Do they back out? Do they back out? Have you had them like rage quit?
I have had people rage quit because they don't respect me. But let me tell you the funniest story ever. So, my name is Mr. Taxi, right? But there was a period in my life when Anna wasn't in the game. I wasn't confident with Anna, so I was like, alright, new identity. I'm gonna be Cute Tricks, right? Because it represents my style. I'm attractive, right? Cute as in attractive. The tricks that I do, Cute Tricks.
Okay.
I'm very tricky, so it's Cute Tricks. And then also my characters were kind of, they were very provocative, like the entendre of a trick, right? So, with that in mind, I became Cute Tricks. Now, last year, a player came up to me. He was like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Taxi. You're really good with Anna. Do you watch Cute Tricks at all?" Do I watch myself? Is what had happened to me. So that was the funniest thing that happened recently.
Oh my goodness! Like, did you tell them like that's who you were?
Yeah. I wanted to be like, "Oh no, I don't watch him at all," or like,
you should've been-
"Man, that guy's trash."
Yeah, that's what I say.
I should be like, "Man, that guy is garbage. I hate Cute Tricks." But no, I just thought it was so funny that I had to let him know that it was me.
That's crazy. So, there's a lot of big things going on with Seven Cities being partnered with the Pakistani team. So how do you feel about that?
I think it is a great move. I think Pakistan has to be, like, without a doubt, right now the best Tekken, like, localized area because of the amount of players that are really good. How they've shown to dominate versus Asian and American players, like, very easily. There's just no question that these guys are the best right now. And, the best changes, but so far it seems Pakistan has, like, an upper league compared to everyone else. Controllers.
Okay. So, do you look like you definitely look forward to working with them and like going to conference with them and meeting up with them and stuff like that?
Absolutely. The idea of having good competition consistently excites me because it's been a very long time since I've had competition in this game locally.
Do you think like Tekken's like one of like a slept-on game, or do you think it's big enough, or do you think it can be bigger than what it is?
Oh, it can definitely be bigger than what it is. So, the thing about Tekken is that it's hard to access, right? So that means that if you get into Tekken because it's so hard to access, you're pretty much stuck because you already put in all the hard work. You loved it enough to show that you were gonna play Tekken, and once you show that, then you're in there already. There's no backing out. There's people like, oh, I quit Tekken for a month maybe.
Yeah, you'll be back.
For a
You'll be
month,
back.
right? It's like I'll see you next week, bro. But yeah. Tekken is actually of every fighting game at like Evo, Tekken is the only game that for like the past like 6 years has not gone down in tournament size. The numbers consistently rise every single year.
So so it's getting more and more notoriety
Exactly.
as the competitions go on.
Yeah, it's getting bigger and there's no sign it's getting smaller at all. So that's great news.
When is the next time you're going to be competing?
It's potentially tomorrow. Potentially I have a ride tomorrow. We have it, so it was very short notice. We didn't think we would be able to attend Summer Jam, but I found a secondary ride, just to see if I could make it there. And I have someone in contact. I just have to, go over it with Vanessa and Ross, 7 Cities, my sponsors. But if all goes well, I will be there tomorrow in Philly.
Okay.
And then, and if not, then probably sometime in the month or a month after that, because there's tournaments every month, and we just got to
Are you looking forward to going to DreamHack?
DreamHack, absolutely. Atlanta has some of the best Tekken players. Anakin and Speedkicks, I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but Anakin, top 3 player in the country. During Tekken 6 period, he was the best player in the whole world, right? This is the fact. And then, he actually, in Tekken Tag 2, he taught me a lot. Him and so Speedkicks was another student of his, and we were both students together at the same time. Okay. A little bit of rivalry going on, but Speedkicks being in Atlanta had the upper edge in training, and has a lot of tournament showings to prove it. But just having Anakin and Speedkicks train with me has helped me tremendously as a player. I have like the best players in the world on my side.
You changed it.
Right here.
If you give me the change on the restream,
Oh, on
all the
restream?
other things are
I
gone.
got you. So we gotta change something on Restream.
I got it. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, okay, it's probably on his. So probably turn that one off, because that's someone else, right? And then, I don't know how to... Titles? Here we go. There we go. That one.
Edit.
Oh, okay. Ah, awesome. You did it.
Bear with us. Bear with
I'm
us.
playing someone apparently. Sorry, I forgot I was playing against someone. I'm not even there.
Time up.
I'll just kill him. You know what it is that he's awestruck that he's fighting Mr. Taxi. He's like, why are you fighting?
Perfect. Round 3. Fight.
I forgot to use Restream.
Oh, you weren't using Restream earlier?
Nah, I don't. Like me at home personally, I don't use Restream.
Oh, yeah.
I have like, there's nothing wrong with it,
Dès dans l'après-midi. Adieu.
but I just don't play. Like I don't use it. Because I don't stream to me personally, like I don't stream to
Welcome to the King of
yeah,
Iron
multiply
Fist
just stream
Tournament
to
7.
you know
Yeah, same.
yeah, Switch. So
No, I don't think I'm gonna find anyone at a riot gym.
okay, there we go. There we go. Everything should be fixed. It should be up and running back to
Paul Phoenix.
Paul. I remember Paul.
No, yes. You mean Death Fist. That's all he does.
New challenger.
Okay, there we go. Alright, we fixed it.
Get ready
fixed
for
it.
the next battle.
Oh, there's comments.
Anybody have any questions for Mr. Taxi out there?
Yes, AMA, ask me anything. Anything at all.
We changed it. It should. Yeah. Okay.
Did you click update all? Oh,
yeah, everything's fixed.
Round 1.
Hold on.
Fight.
1 second, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That was my fault for not changing everything. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on, bear with me 1 minute.
KO. Round 3.
Oh man, I hope it works. I hope it changes. I forgot to have and Facebook at the same time. What's going on? Everybody, I apologize for the delay.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, there we go. We're back. We are back. We fixed it. We fixed it. We fixed it. Yay. Okay, what's going on, everybody? Once again, my name is King Cairo, sitting here with Mr. Taxi. If you have any questions for him in watching Facebook Live, if you have anybody has any questions, feel free to ask us. And you know, you can run by Mr. Taxi. He'll answer your questions. Once again, I'm honored just to be sitting here with him, chit-chatting, you know, interviewing him. And I played one round and got my butt kicked, which I'm not mad about that. So, do you look forward to streaming? Getting into streaming more?
Absolutely. I actually just started streaming recently, like I'm trying to do consistently, but I am doing a giveaway. For every 100 subscribers I get, I'll be doing a Pro Tactical Esports Bag giveaway, 7 Cities edition, and doing so will help my sponsors, right? It'll help my sponsors, the Pro Tactical Esports people, and then you can check out all the information on my Twitch at 7CG Mr. Taxi on Twitch. And then every subscriber will have a chance at getting that bag.
Everybody, you hear that, everybody? So Mr. Taxi will be doing watch party.
KO.
Very clutch, very cheesy.
So I'm also excited to be working with 7 Cities, being partnered with them and signed with them as being their stream coach. And being able to teach everybody the things I know about streaming and everything like that. So me and you will be working like hand in hand. I'll be learning some Tekken from you, hopefully.
Okay, hopefully, yeah.
And then
hopefully we can get something, together often. Maybe set up some type of stream going on.
Definitely. I'll definitely be looking forward to that. I'm hyped. There we go.
Round 1.
So,
Fight.
do you see yourself like what do you see, like what do you, like, how do you say it? Like, what do you want to come out of this, like playing Tekken and competing? Like, obviously I know you want to win, but,
Oh,
like,
it's like more than that. I don't know. Give me 1 second. I'm a little half concentrated on both things. Sorry, I'm losing. But what do I want out of
Round 2.
Tekken, right?
Fight.
Well, Tekken is life, right? So
Tekken
is life, right? Yeah,
Tekken is life.
And then, so I want to be able to live, right, off Tekken. And then, like how other pro athletes do it, right? They play, like League of Legends players do it. Not even just athletes players. Like, there's a lot of Michael Jordan. I want to be like a Michael Jordan in Tekken. Like, who doesn't want to be, the Michael Jordan of whatever passion there is that they have?
Okay.
Round
Definitely.
3.
Like me, like
Fight.
I stream because I just, like, me personally, like, okay, so I stream, and the reason I stream is just because, like, that's my hobby, like, you know what I mean? And then, like, along the way, if I'm able to become professional to where, like, I'm just, like, right now I'm a full-time streamer. So for me, just to, do something I love and be able to take care of my family with it.
Exactly, right?
You know,
This is a dream. Yeah, even that.
Dream.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, it's just,
Okay, all good.
So, like, what exactly are your thoughts, like, when you got signed and partnered with 7 Cities Gaming League? Like, how did you feel about the whole situation?
I thought it was an amazing opportunity to, get my stream, help promote them. I just think that it's, like, mutually helps everyone to, have success all around, right? They provide great deals for me to go to events, travel, and then I represent them, and that in turn, gives them publicity.
How do you feel about this? Like, how do you feel about the dojo in general? Like, what is your overall thought on this facility?
So it's a beautiful place with a lot of amazing equipment, and then there's a lot of people here that want to learn to get better. So if you're like looking for a community to help you improve, right? This is the place. Right now they're focused a lot on Tekken, which is awesome. And
chance to shine, bro.
yeah, absolutely. So, they have other tournaments and stuff going on as well. I dropped controller. Still can win the round despite having controller issues.
Oh.
He made a mistake in his life.
Oh.
He made poor
Oh,
life
Mr.
choices.
Taxi. Got him.
Controller even messed up, still winning. Thanks. There is pizza. Delivered by sponsors. Thank you, Seven Cities Gaming League, for the amazing pizza and pizza-related accessories. Here it is. Check it out. Check it out. There it is. Pizza and pizza-related accessories.
Perks of being on the squad.
Yes, all the P's, perks, paraphernalia, pizza, everything. All right, so we're gonna find another match. I don't think he liked that loss.
So how often do you practice per day on Tekken?
It honestly depends. You know, for me, I feel like as a player,
New challenger.
you kind of you can't force it. You know, you gotta have fun with it, because if you're not having fun, you're not really learning. Like if you go to school and you know they drill down all the information, right? That's not really you learning, that's you memorizing. And then so what it comes down to is like, you know, is someone available for me to play that's at my level? Yes. Okay, let's play for a couple hours. Are they not available? Well, there's other things I can do to work my brain. I could play, you know, the other games I talk about. That help me in other ways, right? Like I said, I translate everything into everything else. When I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm also playing Tekken. When I play Teamfight Tactics, that's also Tekken. Everything is Tekken. Even breathing is Tekken to me, right? Tekken is literally life, because I see everything through the options and the philosophies of Tekken.
Okay. I guess the last time I played Tekken was like Tekken 2, I told you?
Yes. It's a little deeper than that now. But that's definitely a good Tekken to start in. Okay, gotta keep my control.
Man. I remember like Eddie. Eddie was my jam.
Oh yeah, Eddie? I have a sick Eddie. Eddie. I have like probably, in my opinion, top 3 Eddies in America.
Eddie was my man. Eddie had like, he had swag, bro. He had swag with the capoeira, and then you know he had the dreads.
He'd be dancing on people.
Yeah,
I love
bro.
it.
Like, it was sick. And then like I said, like I remember like the little monster, the little green dinosaur used to fart.
Oh yeah, gone. Yeah, you know he's not actually ever gonna be allowed in Tekken again because they don't even own the rights to him.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was like an anime character that they borrowed like as a DLC, kind of like they did Negan and Noctis and all these other characters. He is not actually owned by Namco.
Okay. Do you have your own Twitch? Insane. What's up, Insane? Thanks for stopping through.
I do have my own Twitch.
You do?
Yes. So my Twitch channel is 7CG Mr. Taxi.
7CG Mr. Taxi?
KO.
7CG
Round
Mr.
3.
Taxi.
Fight.
And that is my Twitch, and that's where I do my streaming, my giveaways, and I stream a lot of games, not just Tekken. I do Tekken like in large quantities or none at all, right? Like maybe before a tournament I won't stream any Tekken because I can't let people know my strategies.
Okay.
Top secret.
So what is this, Mr. Sean Jenkins? Are you saying that you're up to challenging Mr. Taxi?
KO.
So you have the competition. So people say,
Fight.
You know, this might be the most egotistical thing or condescending thing ever, but the way I always feel is if I don't know who you are, I don't need to know who you are. If I don't already know who you are in this game, then I don't need to know.
well,
It's like you're challenging me, and who are you again? Oh, okay. That was cool. Nice.
So you usually compete in all the 7 cities tournaments?
Yeah. Yeah, I usually, so I've won almost every single local in the past, let's say, 2-3 years. And that's maybe like a compilation of like at least 30 tournaments. You see that? Oh, sick.
You win.
I missed it. I just death fisted this girl to like high hell. She had no idea what was happening. Just death.
That's one of my homies, Insane.
Insane Game Entertainment shoutouts.
She says she remembers you. She had won a staff from one of the competitions from Vanessa and Ross. It was
What's her name, Lady?
It was
She or someone else?
It was oh my gosh. What did they know you as? I know you as Insane. What do they know you as?
Welcome
Try to find
Miss Stress Mode.
Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Miss Stressmo. Maybe.
What game was it that you? Or she won it in the raffle.
Okay, I'm really bad with names, so maybe we've met, but honestly, I meet so many people every day. When I go to tournaments, it's the craziest thing. People come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Taxi, blah 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 blah," and they like talk to me, and I was like, "Uh-huh." And then, you know, after they leave, I wonder to myself, "Have I met them before?" It's like, where did this conversation come from? So this is another character I've been practicing a lot recently. Is Fang.
Sean Jenkins says 7 Cities need new challenger. Well, they have competitions on the regular, so next time we have one, she said she was with Too Serious and she had dress. She said she remembered cheering you on.
Thank you so much for cheering me on. I'm sorry I don't remember you. Terrible memory. I have to remember all the Tekken frame data and all the moves. It's just Tekken is life. I don't have time to remember people or faces. sorry.
Me and her connected, believe it or not. We was like, it was on a Facebook group, and then we connected, and then little did we know we was in the same state. We knew all the same people. Like she was with like some friends of mine on Too Serious, and then I was like, yeah, I work with 7 Cities in Virginia Beach, and she was like, I know 7 Cities. I know Vanessa and Ross.
That's so
and
funny.
I'm like, it's the world is so small, man. It's dope because like you meet so many good people, you know what I mean, and have the opportunities to cross paths with some really dope people, man. And like I've just been blessed, you know, for me to, you know, just to, you know, like me, I'm ex-military and stuff like that, so I suffer from PTSD and stuff like that. So I use gaming as my way,
escape, right?
yeah,
Exactly.
as an escape. You know
I mean,
what I mean?
I'm exactly on the same way. I may not have like military PTSD, but I had like a really I don't know about one of the worst, but for me it was a really bad childhood, very neglectful family. So, you know, my escape was Tekken, right? And so that's why I devoted a lot of what I do, you know, to the game. That's my escape.
That's how I feel with Call of Duty.
I feel like anyone who's like good at anything they do, right? You must have a shitty life. Sorry, because the way I see it, right? If it's a video game, right? The way I see it is, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but that's 610. We can curse. So the way I see it is that for like, okay, let's just bring it back perspective-wise. Let's look at myself as an example. You're playing Tekken for 8 hours a day. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Don't you have a life, right? Yeah. So to put yourself into something that good, you know, to be like a specialist, you have to sacrifice everything else, right?
Yeah.
And so the only way that you're gonna be good, you're either gonna sacrifice or you're gonna have nothing to sacrifice. And you're just gonna dive into it as the escape.
Yeah.
So that's why I secretly think if you're good at something, you must have a crappy life.
Why you just or have a lot of time on your hands?
And by crappy life, I mean like maybe like crappy early hood life, you know what I mean? Like there was a reason you got into it. I'm not saying crappy now, but I'm saying for you to get to that point, there had to be a reason.
Yeah. I stay home playing the games with my kids and stuff like that. Cause it's just like
Oh, that's true. Like
there's nothing else out like for me. It's like I'm 33, bro. So it's like I've had a rough childhood, but then it's like I pretty much did everything I wanted to do, bro. I partied. I did the club scene. I don't like the club scene. Like there's nothing out there in the streets. You know. I just rather be at home. Sad, like to classify myself like I'm a lame. I play video games. I stay at home. Like, you know, I'm content with that, and like I'm happy. Like to say I'm actually happy doing that, you know.
Oh yeah, I definitely understand. Like me, I'm like, I have like a really, really bad social anxiety. So like I can be out in public. I can, you know, I can put myself in situations where I'm gonna be outgoing and stuff. But like on the inside, the self-esteem is so bad. It's like anxiety that it's not real. It's like I'm acting extroverted. So usually I just prefer to be inside, play video games. But if I have to be out there, I'm like extra.
Yeah, I don't like being like I don't know. It's just like
I
get
this
anxiety
just
going to like Walmart and be
Oh yeah, I feel you. I just being around people in general. I get anxiety when there's 3 people near me, or anywhere more than 2. I'm just like, this is too much. I picked this character just for you, and I'm fighting one of the best ball players in America right now.
You know him?
Yeah, I do know him. He's from California. But he just got flipped on. Okay, dying. Get a little parry. Oh, the controller dying. Controller issue.
So it's pretty dope that you actually like.
KO.
Do you feel like I don't know, like the Tekken community is tight knit? Like y'all like kind of know each other?
For the most part, it's kind of generational, right? So like, there are some instances where. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
That is the inspiration. And this is one reason I don't like playing online is because I'm paired with someone from California right now, which is a yellow bar connection. But that's besides the point.
Do you prefer playing on the controller or on the like the arcade pad?
Definitely the controller, like one I'm holding right now. Oh, bad. Very flashy style, very flashy. I'm gonna rematch him, but go ahead, keep asking questions. I'm here for you.
I want to see. You got to select the same person?
Yeah, if I want to play the guy again. Yeah. Although I don't really want to play him again, just because the connection, you know, Virginia to Cali is quite a far.
Yeah.
Not the easiest place to play, but I'll do one more. You know, first the two like a tournament.
You're gonna try to beat his ball.
Okay, I'm gonna try to put my concentration pants on.
Fight.
Oh, nice little parry. Very good. Ah.
You catch yourself like critiquing like each match as you play?
Or more like adjusting. I don't know about critiquing. Here?
Like, okay. Like, for instance, like, I used to do landscaping.
Round 2.
So,
Fight.
like, I would be out somewhere, and I'd be like, dang, those bushes, they could have trimmed those better, they could have done this better, like...
Oh yeah, when I watch other people play, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm like, always, like, landscaping, like, even though I don't do it anymore, I'll go outside and I'm like, dang, they don't burn their grass, like,
I mean, for sure, when I watch bad players play, I've come to the habit of just not watching bad people, right? Like, I don't wanna critique their garden anymore.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at like really fancy gardens.
I put on like tunnel vision. I'm trying to walk by and not look at it. I'm really excited. Like I said, he signed with them and put on as the official street coach. And then awesome.
I had a style on him. At least once time to style on him.
Fight.
And then also like the future 7 Cities gaming jerseys will have the King Cairo logo on them.
Controller error.
So I'm looking forward.
Oh no, the game crashed. What a great day. I don't lose. I didn't lose to him, guys.
Gosh.
Just keep that in mind. I didn't lose.
Can we start it back up?
Yeah, we can start it back up.
That was crazy.
Now, that guy that I was playing against, that I got a perfect on just a second ago, right before he probably beat me, his name is JustFrame James. If you saw his Twitch, it was right there. But he is well known as being a top 3 law player in America. He has his very own unique, flashy style. So it was nice playing against him. He's one of the OG legends from, you know, decades past.
Okay.
This game has a lot of legacy, a lot of history. That's what I love about this game too.
It's deep. It's deep.
Alright, so we're slowly coming back on. I'm gonna snack on some of the food in my face.
Like I said, it's just like, just to be around so many people that are like into the same thing I'm into, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Gaming nowadays is like, it's blowing up. It's getting more notoriety, a lot more respect. Colleges are picking them up for their team. You're also, aren't you with Brian and Stratton too?
So I'm planning on being the head League of Legends coach for like as far as strategy and analyzing goes. But I'm not officially like team. I work through 7 cities to help them get better.
Okay. But like I said, it's just like gaming is life, exactly. And a lot of people are now realizing like what it is. Kids nowadays are getting into coding.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. I mean, it's not ridiculous, but it's just like it's crazy to see how far it's gone. Like for me, I played on NES. Like I always used to play like Paperboy and like the old Zelda on the gold like the gold case. on the game, and it was just like just to go from playing Super Mario, where it was just like AB or Contra, you know, and stuff like that. Now we're using like PCs and you see where things are going, man, and it's just like it's amazing.
I consider it just like a natural evolution of things, right? So like before all of this stuff, what were we doing? We were playing like football and soccer. Like that was our competitive drive, right? It was that. Those were our games, right? And then we turned the games into sports because we realized how competitive and how much skill and art was involved in actually doing them, right? So then, you know, as the generation goes on, we realize that, you know, well, not that we realize, it's that the way the generation is going as people get older is that what are kids like these days? You hand them your phone, they play the mobile games, you know what I mean? The generation that we had only a little bit of gaming, right? So it wasn't as serious, it wasn't as seen. But this generation, from like the moment you're born, you're basically like, here's your laptop, here's your iPhone.
My two-year-old can navigate through
exactly, right?
YouTube, find Peppa Pig, find Paw Patrol.
It's the environment that they're put in, right?
Yeah.
And so what do? They play the game, they want to get better at the game, and then they see that it's a sport too, so then it becomes a sport. So yeah, sorry, excuse me, a lot of burping for Monsters. Sponsored by Monster. Just kidding, we're not sponsored by Monster. Yeah, so I just think it's a natural evolution of technology just taking over. Is that weird? It's like, gaming is technology, they're coincided.
It's weird, because like, when I was growing up, like Christmas, the day after Christmas, like all the kids would be outside riding their bikes, playing football in the streets,
Halloween,
little razor scooters,
exactly.
Halloween, all this. Now it's like Christmas. No, they're inside the house.
Is there an app for Christmas? Is that what it's like now? Is there a Christmas app? Can I skip Christmas and just go straight to the app?
No, like it's just like kids are inside more, but then it's I don't know. It's like I complain about it, but then it's like I rather have my kids home because the way like society is nowadays is kind of crazy. You know, the world's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? In all actuality, but it's you know, but. At least you know when like my daughter, like she's into Roblox. She likes Roblox, and she's like, "Daddy, can we put Roblox on your computer?" Hell no, you gonna put Roblox on my computer.
That's the streaming computer. That's the work computer.
We're not gonna take my computer with Roblox. But it's like, she has her own laptop. I got her a laptop, and she plays, you know, her own little game on there. She likes to sim and stuff like that. And then eventually, like, I'm gonna upgrade my computer to get a new one, and then I'm gonna give her my PC that I have now. You know, and it's just, it's kind of like an investment in the child's future. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Like who would have thought that like my brother getting me into Tekken would get me this good and this far? No one would have known that, right? It was not even an investment. It just was a fun thing to do. But knowing it's a possibility now, right? You can push people in the direction, like children, right? Like for instance, who knew that, you know, being a master painter or artist.
You want some Anna action?
It's just really hard to find opponents on. Okay, I can try to find maybe some player match sessions. Not rank. It's really hard to find people at Tekken God Prime because it's the highest rank in the game. So my options are very limited. But we can try one of the quick match sessions. Straight to Anna.
What is going on, Max Sweeper? Welcome to the stream. My name is King Cairo, and I'm sitting here with Mr. Taxi, the man, the myth, the legend.
Anna of America, King of Okazemi. 9th place as CEO, multi-top 8 contender. You know, me. I'm really good at this.
You did go to CEO, and you placed 9th.
I did place 9th. I beat Shadow 20Z. I also beat Gungang. That was probably one of the bigger ones. I lost to Knee and I lost to Book. So I only lost to international competition with that tournament. And I beat some of America's best. And yeah. And then also a Korean player who won the year before.
Okay.
CEO's reigning champ. I took him out.
Get ready for the next battle.
He was an Eddie player, just like me.
Oh man. So that must have been that was a big deal for you. Like
yeah,
it was like a confidence booster.
Absolutely. It was like me knowing that I have the potential to, you know, be a serious threat, right? Not only just in America against, you know, the above average level competition, but I have the potential to, you know, to be Koreans. Like on a really good day, there might be no one that can stop me.
I saw you on one tournament and Aria said you were the last surviving Anna specialist.
Let me talk to
Yes,
you.
yes. They call me the Anna of the Western Hemisphere. So,
Fight.
you know, maybe the last surviving Anna on this side of the world. Maybe there's one in Japan or Korea.
But like I caught a little bit of the CEO show when it was being streamed and stuff like that, and it was just like they even said like there aren't too many Ana players, and for you to have built
Exactly.
your you know
My style, right? Like I could not find another player to play with my style. I had to do it myself because there are no like Ana players. Close. I guess that's close.
Oh god, I thought you
I didn't
had
know.
him.
I didn't
thought you had
know.
him.
I didn't know the frame data on there. I thought it was
So I
close.
got
I
quiet.
thought I had him too.
Season 3 buffs incoming.
Nice job. I wonder who this guy is and where he's from. Dropping combos.
Ball
though.
humbug. Sound like Scrooge. Ball humbug.
Alright, so he has trouble breaking throws. Let's just throw him a lot. Oh. That was sick. I think I'm dead. That was sick.
So you already knew what it was before you did it.
Oh, well,
Like, you already
I
knew.
had a theory that I was gonna die, and then I was confirmed correct.
What was that? What's that movie? Like Sherlock Holmes. You know how Sherlock Holmes can like see things before it happens. It's like 2 minutes to the left.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Sick
Duck under,
damage.
hit him with a punch. Yeah, when you play for 10 years, it's just like you already know what's gonna happen.
Round 4.
Yeah, because it's like you so in depth with it, like you can see like certain actions, or like when the character moves, like shadows, and you know. And it's dope. It's dope. It's like I said, like I told him, like, bro, last time I ever played Tekken was like Tekken 2. That was it. And I used to play with Eddie, you know, with dinosaur and all that stuff. You know, and then that was it. Like,
KO.
He's kind of lost, like, he has good spacing, this guy right here, but I think he's trying to guess too hard instead of, trying to fight his way out, which leads him into many, like, abilities for me to mix him up, like right here. And then he's too calm, he's too calm. He's too calm right now. I'm gonna go mid, and he's gonna die. Nice
just want to say what's up, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It is King Cairo sitting over here with Mr. Taxi, the man, the myth, the legend, 7 Cities Gaming League.
That was fun. That was not bad.
Master.
Goodbye.
One of the top players in the state, probably the top player in the state of Virginia.
Definitely Southern Virginia. There's no one here. No one here that can hold it. I have won maybe. How many locals?
Talk that talk. Tell them.
I think like 3-4 years of local tournaments, like with like maybe 2 losses. That's it. Out of 4 years, right? So that's like what, 12 times 4? So 48, right? 40, 50 tournaments. I only lost 2 of them. 2 out of 50. That's pretty good, I'd say. That's a pretty good record.
Well, like, look, man, you're not even my tax bracket, dude. Don't even come over here.
You mean
here.
your taxi bracket? Not your tax bracket. Your taxi bracket.
Before you sit down and play with me, I need $50, bro, just for the frustration.
You know, I used to
what
do
I
that.
mean?
I used to have this thing where it was like, you can only play me if you money match me. Oh, we just got a special introduction of the person that I train in Tekken. One of my practice partners, Crispy Christian, he just walked into the room.
What's going on, bro? King Cairo. Nice to meet you. You want to say what's up? You can say what's up to the stream? Come over here. Is he nervous, dog?
He's nervous. He's like Josie Rizal, the Filipino. I'm always nervous.
This guy.
Oh, look, he's guessing. He's looking 50. I'm gonna go mid. Oh, man. Try again. I don't think I have to fight him right now. I think I have this big life lead. I think I'm gonna chill on it. This is one of the strategies I learned from playing other characters. Is just to chill on my life lead.
Do you like? Do you let some of the people like
The trap can't get up.
just come in and you just counter them?
KO.
Or do you like to play aggressive, or do you like play passive?
So
What is like your preference?
ideally, right? Ideally, I'm very aggressive, but a lot of my style is if you try to attack me, I'm gonna hit you first, right? I use my attacks as my defense. So in a sense, my offense is also my defense. I've been trying to work with using movement, having true wall-like defense. actually, 2 days ago, maybe yesterday morning, I was in the shower. I was in the shower, right? And I had this, what was it? I had an epiphany while in the shower. A lot of my Tekken thoughts are in the shower. I just take really hot showers for 30 minutes, and I had this epiphany. I was like, I'm playing Anna wrong. It's all the trap, you know, all the aggressive stuff she has, all the high reward. It's all new bait. I shouldn't be doing it. It's just like Nina players, I shouldn't be aggressive. She's supposed to be a moving wall. She has really strong counter hit moves. She has good whiff punishment. I think, you know, being aggressive is a bait. You know, even though she's naturally good at it, as you can see by me just going in on him right now, right?
Some of the best rap songs were made out in the shower on the toilet.
Right? Look at me, just go in on him, right? Aggressively.
I was like, just like random shower thoughts, like, damn, I can make a rap song out of this shit.
But see, now that I've got this big life lead, I don't gotta do much. He's gotta come to me. Come to me. Come to me. You know, can we? I would love like one of them chalkboards in the shower, like a marker, right? The waterproof marker.
The little like wax crayon.
Maybe get one of them, a foam that's waterproof, so I can take a picture of it when I'm done. Just the whole 9 yards. The shower space is the head space.
Give him a stenographer. Like, take those long showers.
No, it's 7 cities. Just kidding. I made it before 7 cities, but it's still 7 cities. 7 cities, Anna Williams.
It's a taxi, bro. It's taxi.
It's both. It's 7 cities, 7 cities, taxi, Anna Williams right here.
Yeah, bro.
Alright, so I got this life lead. He gotta come to me. I'll use strings to keep him out.
Take that by humbug shit back.
Alright, he's gonna notice that and then he's gonna blow.
KO.
But he did good the first 2 rounds.
3. Fight.
Oh, you see, you got your you didn't show it. It was up earlier. I'll put it together. I had to work, bro. I came in and had to work for like the first hour and a half. What was it, like hour and a half?
Yeah, you would have set everything up.
Stressed out.
Yeah, because apparently everyone was messing up all the stream stuff.
Carlos sent a message. He's like, yo, y'all are doing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I changed it. I had to change it. Yeah, I went back. Like, I changed it.
Bro. Thank you,
edited
Carlos.
it, and went back and changed it again.
Yes,
But
yes.
we're back, though. We're back. Yeah.
So you gonna play this again, or?
Oh yeah, you wanna play some
Get it on the
games?
stream, bro?
Yeah. So right there.
Go ahead.
You can keep asking questions.
You
Keep
keep asking questions.
leading the interview. You're doing a great job.
Background. I'm gonna play the cut like a band-aid.
You got another chair right here. You got another chair.
I got another chair. Oh, holla at me too. 7 cities.
So
We have vape juices
let's
too.
try to get
Okay.
everyone in the screen.
Hold up. We can check real quick right here. Hello.
Try resetting it with the properties thing again.
Audio, input captures, properties.
And you know what, bro? You're good on the sponsors because they're already on that other one. All of them are on the other one that you put up there.
Hold on.
I forgot about that.
Okay,
Oh, there we go.
We're back.
We back, baby. Yeah. Rest in peace, sound. I know. R.I.P. Oh, see, he putting on the pad on your ass. You about to put in this work. Oh my God.
To the king of Iron
That man knows
Fist
something.
Tournament
Look at
7.
this. That's just like, hey, that's like if we chilling and we about to go play a game and I see you bust out this like $2,000 remote, I'm like, this no, what are you doing?
Steve Fox.
Oh yeah. Customize yourself, right?
I want to play weird hockey.
Get ready for the next battle.
I have Princess Ling and Ace Unlimited and Volpo in my pool.
So your pool is scary because of Valpro.
Yeah.
That's the scariest person.
But he's
in the
on the
pool.
other side of the bracket.
Oh, thank God. Now, all
Ace,
you...
Ace is on my side.
Remember the easiest strategy to beat Ace, which I discovered like 4 years ago? It's just jab him a lot, like, and then base your entire gameplay around his lack of movement. Yeah. But not versus me, because I am a masher.
Bobby Weed. Okay. This is good. Student and sensei.
Oh, wrong punish.
Oh, oh.
Not a low. That was
Round 2.
You gonna let him come in your house and beat you?
okay, I got you.
Look what I done started. Look what I done started.
Counter hit. Watch it.
KO.
Yes.
Round 3.
I think.
Fight.
So why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are?
My name is Chris. Also on 7 Cities. Mr. Tack is my teacher. Maybe told you that.
How long have you been playing Tekken, bro?
Yes.
Or competitive.
PS4?
Oh yeah, play on PS4 and PC.
You win.
And what characters do you play?
I play Steve, Julia, and Kazumi.
Try showing me a good
And
time.
who have you almost beaten in tournament?
Round 1.
Jaden Jar.
Yeah, he almost beat the best player in the world, basically.
So what type of arcade pad are you playing with?
Call of Duty.
You prefer that obviously over the controller?
Yeah.
Alright, new strategies. I have to be a wall. I forgot how to be a wall, but I'm remember shower thoughts.
Shower thought, be the wall.
Be the wall. Be the
the
moving,
wall.
attacking wall. That's the shower thought.
Why'd you pick Crispy as a nickname?
Well, in high school, this girl, we were like calling each other adjectives, right? She just happened to call me Crispy. Crispy would fit, Crispy. And then, I don't know, stories a little bit.
Okay. Sure for your last name.
No, because my first name is Christian.
Okay, Chris. Okay. It just rhymed.
Yeah, it just
And
fit.
it's stuck with you.
KO.
I love fun ball frame counter hit, low strings.
Fight.
Aw. I wanted that combo so
Are
badly.
you streaming yourself or looking at streaming?
I do game this time often as I should be.
On PC or on a PS4?
On PC.
Okay.
I don't have a capture card, so I just stream it on. I knew
KO.
it. I knew it, Doug.
He knew
You
to
want to tell
duck.
everybody your Twitch name so they can check you out?
My Twitch is just Crispy Christian. There's no spaces. Literally just one word.
Round 1. Fight.
So how long have you been streaming?
Oh, sorry.
How long?
Lag.
I want to say when this game came out. So probably like 2017.
Has it really been 2 years?
Yeah, that's 2 years.
I skipped the first year, and I just realized it's been the second year. I skipped the first year because my character wasn't in the game, and then, you know, this year has been quite an experience. Why would you do that?
And you.
I missed the wall combo. The wall did not love me. Walls in this game are very, like, disgusting. They don't love people. That's not a punish. That's not a punish. Oh.
It's right here. I'll be right back, fellas.
Okay. I want to die.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
didn't duck the high.
Round 4.
I thought I cleaned hit us.
Fight.
Nice counter.
They've gone to say to go well.
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. That was scary. I was like, what is he
Final
flipping on me?
Fight.
I was mashing. They mashed
It's only 24
I
frames.
felt the low.
Look for the low. Don't feel the low. Look for the low.
No, I feel good.
Round 1. Fight.
Why? Why did I do that?
Why didn't I get the combo though? That's why it happened, because I dropped the combo.
Fight.
I'm okay with that.
It would have whipped and I could have killed me.
Sorry, sometimes that happens. Please connect. Sorry, in real life lag.
Round 3.
IRL lag.
Fight.
I'm so good at matching, bro. It was like string, 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 here's another string, string.
Round 1. Fight. KO.
Why does it do that? I don't know.
Round
She's a
2.
vortex character.
Fight.
Right up there. I wish Anna would step on me like that.
KO.
You need Jesus. I mean, yes, yes, agree. Yes, follow, don't forget to subscribe. I've never seen you do that before. I've only seen you do the side step.
KO.
What?
You never do the step.
Oh,
Round
because
4.
that's a wall bounce now.
Fight.
It's okay. I'll play out there, baby.
KO. You win.
I'm so glad people don't usually block that in tournament. It makes things way, way easier.
They're afraid.
They're like, all Anna's lows are launch punishable and unseeable, gotta guess.
Try showing me a good time.
Walks up to them, does, helps me.
Just not guess.
Round 1.
You can just look at her.
Commit.
You can just look at her, right?
Commit to it.
KO.
And I'm really glad they changed that.
Round
to be
2.
+4. As a
Fight.
0 unblocked, like 9.
And it hits the ground.
Yes. No. But it used to bind. So I guess that was the trade-off, is that since it was no longer a bind move, they found other use for it.
This fight still is -15.
Cool.
15 or 14. But you can shoulder. I'm pretty sure because Geese get back to it.
Oh, I cheated. Sorry.
Cheated me.
Sorry, you can just take the rounds once I connect back into the game.
Start.
I wanted to so badly. I was like, teabag into full screen, down 3.
Fight. KO. Round 4.
Yeah, that's the first one.
I
Fight.
take over money or anything.
KO. Final
I
round.
wouldn't hit anyone left already. Like SMP or fine. Oh, I dropped it. That was almost the most amazing combo.
Oh, I played the attack too, right? Just be a vortex in this game.
Round
Attack.
1.
Wait, down back to a seeable.
You think it should, but it's the trade-off is that's a -12 now. It's not. No one can launch.
KO.
Back to when I should not have.
Should've just done the
Round
Should
2.
have done the other thing. Should have done the other
Fight.
thing. Should've done the other thing.
KO. Round 3.
There was
Fight.
just no reason for me to get up. I
KO.
don't even tell if it was a punish or not. But
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, full card down for 2 punches, my full
KO.
I was like, I'm gonna take my
Final
I
round.
knew you're gonna mash.
Fight.
Did I use the power one?
Yes, use the normal one.
Oh yeah. I don't know what that is.
What's it called? 13.
I thought it was my soul.
Maybe it's 13. Open. Or maybe I cheated.
Goodbye.
I think I might be 13.
Maybe because remember it used to be my soul.
Well done.
The left weave, you know, the
Try showing me.
Hope it's 13. Should be 13.
I'm pretty sure
Round
it's 13.
1.
But I remember it's
Let's
like,
test it. Do it. Do it again. The hell is 14?
oh,
Try
see,
again.
it might be 13.
Yeah, 13.
Yes, Damn.
So math, how fast is her rage at 13? Oh, so I won because I was right. I just had a feeling. So here is my moving wall. That's a big part of my moving wall. I want you to know that. Just having down 3-2, right? Because Kazumi is just down 3, right? I have a down 3-2.
Fight.
Oh no! Well, now you know I'm going mid.
I'm pretty sure I was wrong. Oh, I was
KO. Round 3.
You don't need to know that. You don't need to know who that is.
I feel like that's
I'll just stay backwards to avoid that. Get head maximum. It was a great adaptation. Am I low? Haha.
I know you did 1 down 3.
1-4.
Round
2 down
4.
3 or 1-4.
Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
That was a weird wall. Wall. Wall.
You want to try me, Gov?
Want some pizza? Or pizza-like products?
Round 1.
Pizza like product.
Fight.
Here, pizza and pizza breadsticks. I love Tekken.
Round
discovered
2.
Where's my tag crash?
I discovered that. That's me. But first, don't succeed. Try again. Test it off. Try again. Try again. Oh! You're just dusting yourself off and trying again. Christian.
I wanted do the stomp, and then you're gonna stay grounded.
Round 3.
Because it does more damage.
Fight.
Because you can't even hear it.
Round 4. Fight. KO. You win.
I just do all the Anna stuff. That's my cycle. It's like, oh, this is new Anna thing. I can do this. This is new. Down 3-2. I haven't done that before.
Pokemon's gonna be
Fight.
I did not even register yet.
Perfect.
Oh yeah?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, if I even go. Should be plus 37. Should be plus 60 seconds. Instant win the round.
Fight.
Having fun.
Perfect.
Cause I am. I'm having a great time.
Fight. KO.
I have no life.
Final
So lucky I have no
round.
life. No life bar.
Fight.
I'm gonna do that. Oh man, my 4-4-3 was so slow. There was no reason. If I was like sound, you should have won. Cause math, I was like plus 8. Messed up my forward input.
Round 1. Fight. KO.
Turn around. Not hold down.
Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO.
Such a rush.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO.
That wall. Oh, the emoji.
Round
One more time
3.
again. Wait, pause.
Fight.
Perfect wall splat. Oh, just fuck the ender.
KO.
50-50.
Round 4. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO.
Hey you wanna try me, Gov?
That's just -5. Hold on.
Round 1.
Did you block it? Looks like it
Fight.
whipped.
It lets me what's it called? Take out.
No.
Maybe go buff the box.
It's okay, this trash.
Sadly, we're gonna end
Round
the stream
2.
right now.
Oh, we are.
Fight.
So whatever y'all want to shout out, any advice if you want to give to your people.
So my best advice is to follow me on Twitch at VMrTaxi and on twitch.tv/7cg Mr. Taxi. That advice will get you far in life. It'll help you become the person that you need to be. The success is just right there. All you gotta do is follow and subscribe. Don't forget to donate and yeah, just power crush your way. I don't even have one of those yet, but you know, just give me your support, your spirit energy, and then I can do shit like this. So hopefully win the round. I'll accept like cheating to win the round. Alright, any shout outs for you?
KO.
Follow me on
Round
Twitch,
3.
Crispy Christian.
Fight.
My Twitter is Crispy. That's pretty much it. I guess just listen to what he says. He sounds more like I don't really care.
That being said, with that being said, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Once again, my name is King Cairo. You can follow me on Twitter at Cairo9785. You can find me on Twitch at KNG Cairo. With that being said, stay positive, stay motivated. Thanks for tuning in to 7 Cities. Look forward with 7 Cities, a lot more 7 Cities streams coming out, a lot more 7 Cities gaming interviews, and
KO.
stay blessed. Take it easy.
Round 4. Fight.